Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Leanne and this is Baby Bell. On this channel we talk about all things mum and baby and toddler related, and today I want to share with you the toddler big buys that have made our lives easier. So obviously you get all of the newborn big items that you need to buy. Well, you don't need to buy, but they do, a lot of them make your life easier. You don't realise that toddlers kind of need stuff as they start growing out of that. I've got 6 things that I want to talk to you about today. So the first thing is a climbing frame. If your baby or a toddler is anything like Baby Bell, they love climbing on stuff. So we bought her a climbing frame for Christmas when she was 14 months old. You can see it there in the background, and I'll pop in some footage of her using these things as well. This is amazing. It doesn't stop her from climbing everything else. Obviously she is a toddler, but she's got something that she can climb on. Now these things, I don't think any of these things on this list are particularly cheap, but we've been using Christmas money and birthday money to buy them for her. So this is a 3-part climbing frame. I've done a video about it as a separate video, so I'll link that down below. I think we paid £200 in the sale for that, but we do get that out 2 or 3 times a week. She does use it. It is really good. The next thing is a toddler tower or kitchen helper learning tower. We've got one of those that actually turns into a table, and this is it here. Again, I've done a separate video about it and I'll put some footage in of Baby Bell using it, but this is probably one of my favourite toddler buys, big or small, because it gets used multiple times a day. She uses it as a table, she uses it to help cook the dinner, she uses it to wash her hands. Are you playing with the lighting? And it's just good to keep her occupied and out of the way while we're cooking dinner. Is that you? The next thing, Baby Bell, your hair. The next thing I've got on the list is a 6-in-1 trike. So this starts from 10 months, I think. I can't even remember what it's called. I'll put a link in the description so that you can see exactly what it's called. It's the Q Play Prime 6-in-1 or something like that. And it starts from 10 months and then can change with them as they get older. So yeah, Baby Bell's obviously not big enough to pedal it herself at the moment, but we do go out in this 2 or 3 times a week. Again, these aren't cheap. This was her first birthday present, but we are using it. We've used it at least once a week since we got it 6 months ago. So it's definitely, I'm finding it's definitely worth the money. The next thing I've got on the list, now this is the most expensive thing, and it's something that we thought about for a long time before buying her, but it's a floor bed, a proper floor bed. So since she moved out of her next to me, she hasn't slept in a cot. She doesn't like them. Trying to get her to sleep, getting her to sleep and then putting her in a cot, it just wasn't working. So we moved to a floor bed, and the floor bed was just a mattress on the floor, but it's not particularly that comfortable. One of us normally ends up in with her each night. So we did invest in a proper double floor bed. Like I said, not cheap at all, but we didn't have to buy her a cot. We're not going to have to buy her a bed. So as an investment piece, it is worth it, but it's not for everybody. She's not going to need to do the transition now into a big girl bed from a cot. She's just in it. It's just what she's been doing for ages. So although it is a really expensive item, I think ours was £400, it is something that is probably going to be used now until she wants one of those big high sleepers or whatever. So I think the initial outlay is huge, but it is worth it. The next thing I've got on the list of big buys is a car seat. So she does actually still fit in her infant carrier because she's not 13 kilos yet and she hasn't outgrown it height-wise, so we use that in my car. But obviously we needed to get another one for John's car. She's getting all of her toys out now. And after doing a load of research and everything, we went for the Axe Kid Mini Kid. So that's extended rear facing up to 25 kilos. So it'll keep her rear facing safely until she's about 5. I haven't done a review on that yet, but I will do a proper full review on it so you can see exactly what we think of it. Because again, it's not a cheap car seat, but it is one of the most important safety things. So we decided to go for this one, and we're loving it so far. I mean, we drove up to Scotland, which was like 9 hours in it, and it seemed to be really comfortable for her. She slept really well. She's just currently emptying out drawers. Hold on a second. Close it up. Thank you. Thank you. The last thing I've got on the list is, it's not a particularly expensive item, but it is a big item, and it's like this TP tent thing. She's now tidying all of her toys back away. Are you a good girl? Yeah, this big TP thing. So she uses it. She sits in there and plays with her toys. She reads in it, and now that the weather's getting a bit nicer, we're going to take it outside as well to protect her a little bit from the sunshine. So those are all our big buys that we haven't had to get, but we found that they've made our lives easier, that we've got for her since she started getting a little bit more mobile and everything. Let me know if there's anything on the list that you guys have got that you found are like essential for this 18-month stage. She's almost 18 months. Let me know down in the comments. Baby Belle, come in. As usual, we really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like and a comment and hit that subscribe button. It makes us really happy, and it lets YouTube know the video is worth showing to other people. We'll see you next time. Say bye. Get away. Bye. Coming in for a kiss.